Chair for my daughter's birthday party. I purchased this chair at Walmart. I think it cost around $10 to $14 at the time. I then got some recycled Amazon boxes and fitted around the sides and the front of the chair. I didn't worry too much about the back because no one's really going to see the back. And then that white board at the top is actually a foam board. And I purchased that at Walmart as well. So what I'm basically doing is just filling in any openings. So you can just measure however your chair is and just kind of like put the boards around the openings. And it doesn't have to be even because you're going to end up adding padding and fabric to it. But you just need a good foundation. So the same board that I cut, that foam board, I just did the same thing to fill in those holes. And here I am just taping it all the way around. I did that to the right and left side. So now that I got it pretty much formed, I went in with some bed padding. And I want to say I got this from Walmart. This is like a twin bed padding. And I cut it up. And as you see, I'm just fitting it around the arms of the chair. And I'm using some masking tape. It's really strong and it held up really well. And I did the same thing, flipping it not the way where you can feel like the indentions, but just the flat side. And I did that to the top and to the bottom of the chair. Alright, so I want that padding to flap over to kind of do like an overlay. So here I am folding it and just fitting it to the chair. And it doesn't have to be perfect, y'all, because like I said, you're going to add. And this is just the foundation. So right here, I measured, I want to say 3 inches apart and 3 inches down. And this is where I'm going to put in those diamond rhinestones. I purchased this fabric from Joann. I think this is about 3 yards of fabric. I will link everything in the bio. I really like this color. Alright, so I sat in it just to make sure that it fit the chair pretty well. And tucked it just to make sure nothing was too tight. And here I am hot gluing those little holes that I cut out, just so it's easier for me just to stuff those little rhinestones in. After that, I got all the fabric and pretty much just wrapped it around the chair. Here, I'm just filling in any sides that has like little cuts so you can't really see it. And it's pretty much like wrapping a gift. So it's pretty much like you wrap a gift. I wrapped one side, tucked it in, and then wrapped the other side and tucked it in. And I'm not worried too much about the back again because like I said, no one's really going to see the back because it's going to be facing the backdrop. So I'm really focusing on the front of the chair and the sides of the chair. So that 3 yards of fabric did not end up fitting the entire chair. So I did have to end up cutting it and just making like a seam, like folding it right here and adding it to the bottom. Same thing, tuck it underneath the chair, glue it, and hide the rest of the excess fabric. And here's the final result. I purchased these wood appliques on Amazon. I ended up spray painting them gold. And I purchased this, I believe it's a trim border. And I ended up spray painting that gold as well. I didn't honestly like it too much because it wasn't as flexible as I would like for it to be, but I did use it because I was running out of time. Here I am trying to measure it to the chair. I did end up going up slightly because I wanted the top to be a little bit higher. So before the glue dried pretty well, I ended up changing it. And here I am applying the glue to all the pieces together. Here I am gluing those rhinestones, and like I said, it made it a lot easier because the holes were already filled in. And it's coming out really pretty. I didn't want to hide the bottom of the chair, so I found this ribbon at Joann as well. And here I am applying it to the bottom. So here I am applying the adhesive trim to the chair. Like I said, it wasn't as flexible as I would like for it to be, but it got the job done. I applied it around all the sides of the chair, basically wherever there was a seam or a fold in the chair. I ended up cutting it in between to make like little handles, or I don't know, just to make the arms stand out. I ended up getting this gold chain at Joann's as well, and it's basically like plastic. Right, and that is the final result. I am so pleased with the finished product. I do see many errors, especially the arm.